for Eric Nixon. Okay, he hasn't had a save to make so far, but the most trouble has maybe come from the back passes of his own defenders. Taggart. Blake lets it go, lovely move! And there is John McGinley, league goal of the season, 99 for Bolton Wanderers.
Yes, there seemed to be some indecision. I'm not sure if Andy Thorne seemed to let it go, as if he'd got a call, or whether the bounce has misread the bounce, but McGinley was left with a nice, simple task. He took the goal very, very well. You can see the ball's played through by Taggart. It should have been a defender's ball, and it just looked like Andy Thorne's missed it. They're trying to play offside. That's a poor goal to concede there, really. You can see McGinley's got in between, and that's poor defensive play, but good finishing by McGinley. Once he saw the opportunity, he's finished very well.
John McGinley turns 30, his 30th goal of the season. His 5th in the last 4 games. Bolton lead Tranmere by a goal to nil. O'Brien brings the ball through for Alan Rodgers. And Tranmere Rovers had to fight back. They've had the chances. They've kept John McGinley quiet for most of the game, but it was a comic book defending, really, from Tranmere Rovers. Lovely ball at the top by Taggart.
That's right, Taggart's played it forward into the centre-forwards areas. Blake and Thorne have gone, and McGrail should have tightened up, and the fullback should have been in there. And it's really quite a simple goal. They'd be disappointed. John Aldridge would be disappointed with a goal going through like that from a pass of that distance. And would have got told off by the assessor.
His head up, some power. Aldridge is on a run. Bergson lets it go back to his goalkeeper. Aldridge is there! Aldridge is down. That's got to be a penalty, no doubt about it. Brannigan makes a mistake, and Aldridge is fouled. And I think the manager will almost certainly take the penalty. Well, he hasn't got pace anymore, John Aldridge, but he has that extra little bit of something that a striker needs, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. It's indecision by Bergson. He goes there. Yes, it's difficult to tell where we are, but it would appear from the goalkeeper's reaction that he thinks it's a penalty. Yeah, he's caught him, and John Aldridge is expecting that as well, so he's waiting to realise that that's going to be a penalty. The referee's done well. He's not trying to send the goalie off or book the goalie. I don't know what Pollock's complaining about, but you know, the referee's going to give a penalty, and the linesman was well positioned.
So, John Aldridge will see the shuffle maybe for the last time. Yes, we do. And John Aldridge tucks away his 20th goal of the season, his 469th goal in league football. Will it be his last for Tranmere Rovers or for any team?
It's just interesting whether that shuffle's legal or not. It comes to stop and...
Well, we've been over that many times with him, and the referees say that as long as you don't stop and your momentum carries you, you're allowed to do it.
That's right, I think it's good entertainment. And a penalty's really meant to be a goal anyway.
Well, it certainly was as soon as the decision was given. I don't think there was any doubt that Aldridge was going to take it, and in this kind of mood, I don't think there was any doubt he was going to score the goal. Oh dear me, it's all going to look at out of hand here at the near touchline. There's a bad tackle on Lee Jones. We'll see it again in a minute. The referee has given Tranmere Rovers the advantage, though. Battered and bruised Lee Jones may disagree with that. Rodgers.
Well, I think it's just as well that Thomas didn't make contact with Sellers, because that could have been a serious foul.
Well, it's a tough afternoon for Mr. Kirkby all of a sudden. I think he'll take any action in a moment. Now Thompson. Bolton fans on the edge of their seats, willing their heroes to have a shot at goal, to score that 100th league goal of the season. Johansson works very hard to get the cross in. Corner will do. Bolton almost matching Tranmere Rovers in terms of corner kicks. They've sent the big men forward. Taggart right at the edge of the area, preparing to launch himself at this corner kick. Thompson gets a flick to it. Oh yes, it's there! Jamie Pollock scores the ton goal for Bolton Wanderers. The century is up. They're 100th goal in the First Division this season. And if it stays like this, they'll become the first team to score 100 points and 100 goals.
Yeah, from the corner there, it's swung in, it's a deflection, and Branch, who's marking Jamie Pollock, has lost him. He's gone ball watching, and the ball's dropped to him, and Pollock smashes that in the back of the net.
I think he meant that, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can see the situation there, he whacks it, and Nixon's got no chance. Bad marking at the corner.
Slightly sliced, his 6th goal of the season, but for the history books, the 100th that Bolton have scored in the First Division. Double century there. They've scored the 100th goal. They're seconds away from claiming their 100th point of the season. Now Tramere in there. Lee Jones! Oh, he's stolen it in extra time! Lee Jones, he goes back to Liverpool after a loan spell on Monday. Says goodbye with a glorious goal. And there's silence from those marauding Bolton fans. Just as we thought the second 100 was up for Bolton Wanderers, that they got the points they needed to make it 100 for the season, Tranmere Rovers, we think, have stolen the draw.
Yes, I mean, there was a fine ball played through, and a marvellous finish by the boy Jones. I mean, it's ironic with the goalkeeper having been changed. It's a tremendous finish by Lee Jones, and you know, it looked all over. It's amazing how these incidents happen with a minute or two to go in football.
So the scoreline, which is like a dagger to the heart of the Bolton Wanderers fans and players, 2-2. Colin Todd's disappointment is quite evidenced by the look on his face.
Yes, well, they got the 100 goals, but now the 100 points has eluded them. It's incredible how situations like this happen in the last moments. You know, it looked all over just now when McGrill had been booked and they had the free kick. You didn't really see Tranmere getting back in, but one's got to say it's a great run, and certainly Sellers can't expect not to be booked for that challenge.
Well, any thoughts that this was a meaningless end of season game were dispelled with a challenge like that and the pure entertainment that we've seen at Prenton Park.
Yeah, it's been a full-blooded game. It's been very, very good.
Wonderful game. Lee Jones feels the pleasure one moment, the pain the next. Lee Jones' 5th goal for Tranmere Rovers. It's very upsetting for Bolton's fans who get behind their team. They've made it quite an occasion here at Prenton Park this afternoon, but there was a final sting in the tail. Bolton couldn't keep up with the Jones boy, who scored his 5th goal in 8 games in a very successful period. The record books will show that Jamie Pollock scored Bolton Wanderers' 100th goal of the season. Sadly for the Lancastrians, it wasn't enough to give them the 100 points in the First Division that they were looking for, that unique double century.
Yeah, it's amazing how this is McKinley's goal that set them on the trail and looked to be put them in command of the game. And then there's a mix-up and a penalty which John Aldridge dispatched after being brought down. We've got the double shuffle that slipped them in, and then it set it up, and Tranmere had a very good spell at this time. Then we get the corner where Pollock provides and smashes home the 100th goal, and it looked like the 100 points was there. And time running out, and we've got this situation where Irons plays young Jones through, and he finishes superbly there to get Tranmere a point. Overall, one's got to say that Tranmere deserved the points on the game, in my opinion.
So, a wonderful game at Prenton Park, a historic moment for Jamie Pollock, and on the balance of play, 2-2 is probably fair.